Right, people, what's happening? I forgot to even put my mic in front of me before going live. Right, usual, as always, when you get in here, I'm going to wait for a few people to get in here first, then we'll start talking about the lineup, and then, once a few of you are in here, I need you to confirm with me if the sound's alright or not. Let me know, because if the sound's alright, then we're all good. Actually, I think a few of you might even end up saying turn it up. So, yeah, that's better. That's better. Right. Yes, people coming in. What's happening? Right, I'll read a few out quickly now because you're just coming in, and then we get on to the starting lineup. Sizzlike, I believe it is. Higher. Exploring life. I'm going to get onto the lineup. 2 seconds. Big up Charlie Bowles, Lukey Lid, Brian CFC, Max, Hamoud, James Booth. Loads of people coming in now. Right, let's start talking about the starting lineup. So, Robert Sanchez in goal. That's no surprise there. That's to... Is my mic clipping out a little bit? Can you hear that, people? Tell me if the mic's clipping out a little bit. And if it is, then I might have to change. Right, audio's quiet. Yeah, I think you'd put that before I had turned the audio back up. So I think that's only just coming into me now. Right, Robert Sanchez in goal. That was to be expected. Malo Gusto in at right back. Didn't expect it, but there will be a lot of people that will look again at that Club World Cup game in the final against PSG. Right, give me 2 seconds on my mic. 2 seconds. How the fuck am I getting it right? 2 seconds, people, because I've got a manoeuvre here. This is frustrating. Right, are we back in the room? Tell me, people, from now onwards, if it keeps clipping, and if it does, then I'm going to have to try something else. Look, the backline I'm pretty happy with. Fofana, Chalobah. Right, now it's clipping even more, for fuck's sake, man. 2 secs, people. This is why I love you lot, because you do have a lot of patience with me when I get things wrong. But I feel like a lot of the long-term followers do understand that I am not a techie man. Like, it weren't meant for me to end up in this industry. It just sort of happened. 4-1 score prediction I'm seeing there. I'd fucking love that to come true. Oh, that'd be brilliant. Right, okay. In terms of the midfield, look, I not predicted, but said in my preferred lineup that I thought that Enzo Fernandez would be a good option to have as like a third midfielder. I didn't say that I wanted Malo Gusto to start in this match, so I wanted Reece James in that right back role. And I thought that off the back of his performance on the weekend, you could maybe bring Andre Santos in there. The mic has no excuse. It doesn't even get punched in the face for a living. Very clever. Yeah, so Enzo Fernandez in there. Will he play a little bit deeper? I believe so, yes. And then I think it's more going to be like a spear-headed free that I do think will rotate in and out of the match. So, right. Just while I've got you guys, before we go live for the match, sorry people, there's no way to test run it until you go live, because obviously on a pre-recording it doesn't do this, it's just on live stream. So I'm just going to try and get everything perfect. Just bear with me. Fuck's sake, move! Oh! Now that could have sorted things out, potentially, but doubt it. No, my fucking luck. Right, let's try this in all. Yeah, I don't know why it's clipping out, man. Let me try it with another adapter. Let's see on the other adapter. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. Don't worry, we'll have a look. We're all good. We're all good. We've got bloody 90 of you still in here. I thought it would have dropped off massively. Joey, yes, super chat. Thank you very much. Before I change the mic over, let me quickly do this. In fact, let me change the mic over, then I'm going to do it so I can give you a good one. Can't hear me? There we go. Right. Joey, this Barca high line is ridiculous. No way. Don't score at least 4. Oh, this mic, man. It's constantly clipping. No way we don't score at least 4. Listen, it's hard. It's hard. Because with a game like this, I always go into them like so confident. But I do go into them at the same time understanding this is going to be tough today. Right. Okay, it's not the port, it's the mic, so I've got a fiddle around the back. Oh, really? So someone's just said to me there that the clipping might be due to high volume. No, it's not. It's not. It's still doing it, man. I don't know why it's doing it. It's so annoying. It's never done this. What's up with you? Eh? What's wrong? You always work. Fuck knows. I'm just gonna have to keep on going with it, I think. I liked the predicted 11. It's not actually a predict. Right, this is clipping to fuck. Where's other thing? 2 secs, people. I'm sorry about this, man. This is long. Right. Let's see when the mic comes back on if it's still clipping. If it is still clipping all the time, then I'm gonna have to probably fuck off the stream, people. Where's the camera? Why is the camera not on me? Get the camera back on me. What? Fuck this. Ah, there you go. Camera's coming back. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Camera's coming back. Camera's coming back. How the fuck do I manage to keep people even watching me with all this shit going on? FaceTime camera. There you go. It's not the FaceTime one. It's the thingy. Fuck me, I'm sweating already. I must be shitting myself about Barca. Right. Oh dear. Right, okay, people, I am getting to you all now. With Pedro Neto going through the middle, look, I think that it's going to be a case of rotation in there, so I don't necessarily think that it will be Pedro Neto through the middle every time. I don't necessarily think that it will be one off Garnacho or Esteval. I think that we are going to be playing a fair bit of counter-attacking football due to Barcelona's high line, and I think that the pacing behind there is good. I think if it comes off for us, right, then it will go down and be regarded as a really, really calculated gamble, because I think that Barcelona will have been preparing for Liam Delap in this match. I think that Hansi Flick will have been setting up his team to face Liam Delap, and regardless of who you argue is better or not or whatever, and actually, just to clarify things once again, I don't really actually have a preference at this moment in time whether you did start Liam Delap or Mark Hugh. But if I was going to lean one way, I would say start Liam Delap, just because I've seen a bit more of Mark Hugh in a Chelsea shirt, playing with more or less this exact team, just because I've seen a little bit more of it. And again, like, when you're striving to be a really good side and to be a competitive side, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you don't pick someone, you don't rate them. Do you know what I mean? Because I was saying this, right? I was saying this on a video of mine recently, And I said, like, it's really, really weird, yeah, how people have almost forgotten that in football in general, but especially in modern day football when you're playing longer matches and stuff like that, it's really, really forgotten that substitutes make significant impacts all the time. Esteval made a massive impact most times he came on this season already. Mark Yu, again, the other day, replaced Liam Delap, and as a result of his sort of 15 minutes on the pitch or so, he created more for the team than Liam Delap did in the, hour or whatever he had on? Do you see what I mean? So what I'm saying is substitutes make a big difference. So if we don't start someone, we shouldn't be massively like, oh, fucking hell, he hates that player. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. In terms of that starting lineup, I am pretty happy with it. As I say, do see us playing a lot of counter-attacking football in this match. I think that if it goes the way I'm hoping it will go. Maybe I'm predicting it to go. I'll get to predictions before kickoff. But if it goes that way, then I would say Chelsea should come away from this one with a win. And I think that we'll come away from this one with maybe a high-scoring win. It might be a high-scoring match overall. It could be a little 3-2 or something like that. God knows. Esteval's going to cook this defence. They conceded... Well, it's 3 goals, but yeah, 3 goals against Club Bruges. Yeah. You say 3 or 4. I mean, they might have had one disallowed. They might have conceded 4 and one was disallowed. But yeah, I think it was 3 all that game. I'm not sure, though. I'm going to come back at half-time, letting my phone charge. No worries. Thanks for letting me know. BRB is what I used to write when I was younger. That was Be Right Back. Anyone in this stream right now who used to use MSN Messenger? Or am I just, like, well old? What about that fucking Argentinian king putting up a thing on... What did he put on Twitter saying I was... I'm sure he said I was 37. Fucking 37. Scandalous, mate. I do feel old on Misfits, though. They're all fucking kids. I act like fucking kids as well. Cannot wait for this. Neither can I. Right, the comments are coming in. Let me see. Hi, Joe. I absolutely love Maresca's setup for this match. Very excited about the game. Yeah, I'd echo that, mate. I don't love the setup. I would have personally gone with number 9, whether it was Mark Q or whether it was Liam Delap. I would have gone with a number 9. But at the same time, I do have trust in Enzo Maresca. I do. I have a lot of trust in Enzo Maresca, to be fair. Maybe a lot more than, not the fan base, but definitely some of the people that comment on my videos. BlackBerry Messenger for me. Were BlackBerry a thing in the UK? So yeah, BBM. What's your BBM? I've been using MSN. Really? How old are you? Because you might get put on some sort of register for that now, don't you? No, I'm joking. It's probably just a normal messaging server. We had some good days back on MSN in the day, though. You know, webcam. Right. Chelsea walking out now. Who's wearing a mask for Barca? Oh, it's the biggest biggest Champions League night at the Bridge in a very long time. A very long time. I would say since we beat Dortmund. And you would argue that, well, no, you went out in the next round to Real Madrid and they played you at Stamford Bridge. But I don't remember the ones we lose. I only really remember the ones I win. Not my fights. I don't remember that Croco one. Bro's living in the Stone Age. No, don't start on him. He was only contributing to the chat. Mate, this is going to be good. I think so too. I'm slightly shitting myself, but I'm nervous. I'm optimistic. And I've said it, and I'm standing on it. I said that Chelsea are winning the Champions League this year. So, and do you know what I actually think it will be? If it doesn't become a thing of like we're facing them in the knockout rounds, I think it will be a repeat of 2012. Bayern at their gas. Oh! Right. Just sorting some wires out, people. They're a little bit... Look, see the wires? So maybe that's why it's a bit thingy. me being a nuisance, as always. Oh well, we're all friends around here. No one's going to hold it against me. Right, come on. Reese looking fully locked in. Yeah, that's what we like to fucking see. Ugh. That's not what we like to see. The microphone dropping off. Enzo Maresca looking locked in too. Right, let's just take you through the Chelsea team. Robert Sanchez starting in goal. The back line is Gusto, Fofana, Trev and Cucurella. And then in the middle, we've got Reece and Caicedo and Enzo. Really, I know the graphic is going to show him in the number 10, but I think he's going to be more in the middle. Garnacho on the left wing. Esteval on the right. Pedro, Neto through the middle. I think they'll be interchanging within the game. Let's get some score predictions in, people. Let's get them in. I'm going... Am I going 3-2? Yeah, I am. I'm going 3-2. I'm going Chelsea 3, Barcelona 2. And I am going for an... I was going to say an Esteval screamer. Probably just an Esteval goal. Don't want to, don't want to overdo it. Yeah. People, let me know. Like, there's, I think, about 100 of you in here. Obviously, I can hear it in my headphones. The mic's clipping every now and again. And I say every now and again, it is quite often. But I can't do nothing about it, people. Like, I'm sorry. It's my bad. All I can do is apologise. I'm going to try and unplug it one last time. I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at it. Right. That is the final attempt. And I'm really, really hopeful that that sorted some shit out. But, knowing me, I doubt it. Oh, Lamine Yamal. Now, you're about to meet a real wonder kid, my friend. And you're about to see how our man, Big Steve, does it. No, Lamine Yamal's very, very good, man. Very good player. But Esteval's better. The world don't know it yet. Only us lot know it. But Esteval's better. Oh, still clipping, for fuck's sake. Right, let's get ready for kickoff, people. No strikers is wild, but Neto came in clutch last season when Jackson was injured. So, yeah, I'd agree with that, yeah. Right, let's go, Chelsea. I'm getting ready, people. I'm watching to click play. Oh. There we go. We're underway. Chelsea kickoff straight back to Bob Sanchez, who hoofed it up. Caicedo, I love you. You lovely man. What a turn. Chelsea in possession, going back to the keeper. Dinks one over the top, looking maybe for the run of Esteval, but not quite there. Back with Cucurella, who puts it down now. Obviously, look, we are 30 seconds into the game, so nothing's even happened so far. But so far, not a massively high line from Barca. Not massive. I've had that said to me before. Right, here he goes. Robert Sanchez has hoofed it up top. Good. A little bit of hold-up play there from Pedro Neto, but he's into... he's dispossessed. There we go. Ball through from Barcelona now. Chelsea pressing quite high up the pitch here. Super Frank 2-0 up, yeah? Mate, I love seeing Frank Lampard do well. I posted him up on my story the other day. And I had a few people, I don't know whether some people are just, they could be young. Do you know what I mean? They could just be like 12 and have not gone back and watched Chelsea. But I had a few people message me off me posting Lampard on my story with the like celebrating the Coventry fans. And I actually had a few messages like, oh yeah, proper Chelsea fan, you are celebrating another club winning. I was like, oh my God. Fuck off, mate. I've hardly stuck a kit on and gone to the stadium. But I would go. I love the fact that they sing Super Frank. I mean, I won't like be in support of them. No, I would be in support of them, Coventry, if they were in the Premier League under Frank Lampard, obviously. Second, if they sacked him, I'd stop. But yeah, I'd be in support of them until they play Chelsea, obviously, home and away. But in all the other games, I'd like them to win if Frank Lampard's their manager. We love Frank Lampard. We love him. Reece James, yeah, it's enough for a foul, I'd say. I don't know. People saying, oh, it's the Lewandowski dive. Yeah, that was, yeah. I thought you were saying Reece James the dove. I was going to say, no, that's enough for a foul. It's taken down, probably. Here we go. Garnacho trying to get onto it. Has he dyed his hair, Garnacho? Here we go. Esteval. Nice bit of trickery, and he wins a corner. First Chelsea corner of the game. Esteval William. I think he is going to have the number 3 on absolute toast in this game. I think so. Here we go. Ball comes into the box. It's whipped low. Oh, here we go. Chance for Chelsea. Draw back across. Yes! Yes! What? Fuck off! What's all that about, you cock? What? Piss off. Show the replay. Show it. Show it. Come on. Why did these dickheads take so... I shouldn't call them dickheads, I've worked for them. Why did they take so long to fucking show the replays? Fuck's sake. Right. Let's have a good look. Where? Where? That wasn't a fucking handball! Oh, it sort of bounces on him. But to be fair, it doesn't really change the direction of the ball that much. And it's... That's shit. That is shit. That's shit. Shit call from VAR as fucking usual. VAR, the worst thing to happen to football since... Oh, God, what? Jamie Carragher getting a job. Honestly, it's fucking shit. Everyone hates it. Imagine there being saying, imagine you working somewhere or whatever, an industry, and there being this thing that everyone hates, every manager in the league would vote to get rid of if they could, and every player in the league would vote to get rid of, but we all still live and die by it. It's fucking mental. Is that harsh, yeah? Or do you think every single player in the Premier League would vote to get rid of VAR? I think they would. And you can say, oh, there's a few strikers that have got goals that they wouldn't have done if it hadn't been for VAR. Nah, there's more ruled out. And you can say, yeah, bad decisions. Barca pressing us now. Oh, ball through to the middle. Oh, he's fucked it. We might have had one disallowed, but we fucking got it on target. Not great play from Chelsea trying to play out from the back there. Stupid, really. Getting caught in possession. But the shot to go wide, that ain't good. That is not good, mate. And you know what? He had Sanchez beat as well there, Torres. He had Sanchez beat. Come on, Chelsea. I'll tell you what, it's shaping up for an exciting match, though. You know what I mean? 5 minutes in, they've had a clear-cut chance. We've had one back of the net, unfairly ruled out because of, you know, Chelsea bias. No. I'm actually only, like, joking to an extent when I say that. Like, I just don't think they're competent. I don't actually think it's biased in one way or the other. I do think some clubs come across less lucky, and I do think there is a bias against Chelsea in the media. So, say, for example, like... God, I don't know why I'm even going down this road when I ain't even been questioned on it. But, say, for example, like, you know, I think personally that Sky and TalkSport and stuff like that do love a good Chelsea segment when we're not doing well. But you know, when we string a few wins together and stuff like that, they don't really talk about us all that much. When we were, 7th in the table with, I believe, 8 games to go or something like that. And then we end up finishing in top 4, and we were actually the complete outsiders. There were 3 teams more nailed on than us, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, and Aston Villa, and we were the outsiders, and we went on a run. They didn't really speak about it all that much, and then they try and downgrade fucking Club World Cup achievements and stuff like that. It's just a load of shit, really. You know what I mean? Good evening, Joey. Looking nice and bronzed. Saudi weather treating you well. Yeah, I'm back from Saudi now. It wasn't actually that hot in Saudi, to be fair. What you got to remember is Saudi is it's not because it's so built up, but it's built on desert, kind of like Vegas and stuff. So for people that have been to Vegas, they'll know this. Like you can get cold at night. Here we go. Chelsea pressing here, forcing a mistake. We need to capitalise on this. Get it in. Barca players appealing that it had gone out. It doesn't. It falls to Reece, who hits it. Oh, I tell you what, yeah. What was that goal that Reece scored in the Conference League last season? Little bit like that. Comes to the edge of the box and he pings it in. He was in the Conference League. I don't remember who it is against, but Reece scored one last season. Hard to remember Conference League teams. It really is. Benavides was the star of the show. Yeah, Benavides, yeah. I think he thought I was Sam Noakes, who was on the card. Because we're sat in reception. Benavides is walking through reception, yeah. Like, a few of us sat there as well. There was, like, a couple of the boxers in their team. So I was in the boxers' hotel. And I'm walking through... Benavides walking through the reception. And he, like, clicked his fingers at me and spudded me. So... I just think he might have thought I was Sam Noakes because someone else that day thought I was Sam Noakes because I was in his hotel and similar build and height or whatever. But I don't think we look like each other at all, really. Taken down by Garnacho there. Great quick game, loving it. Yeah, same here. I like the intensity of this game. I like the fact it's end-to-end. I like the tempo. Malagusto, you've got time. You don't. Right, Malagusto puts that out for a throw-in. Bit of a fuck-up from him there. He had time. He didn't need to. You have got a 59-year-old Lewandowski chasing you down, bro. You got a bit of time, and then just put it back to Sanchez. Don't try and do something clever and put it out for a fucking throw-in in dangerous position, for God's sake. Oh, goal alert. Who gone one up? Got me Newcastle. Yes! Come on. Barnes, he can't start scoring. We don't mind that. Touched by Garnacho is quite nice at first. It's quite nice, actually. Barca just playing it round the back now. Frankie de Jong, do you remember when there was a clamour for him to come to Chelsea, and at the same time, Man United as well. Barca attacking us here. Good attack. The ball was put on by Lewandowski, but Cucurella cuts it out. Someone needs to get there. Cucurella, you fucking legend. I love him. I love him. Honestly. If my little boy can grow up to be half the man that Mark Cucurella is, I'll be very, very happy. Right. Brian's asking me how Chelsea are doing. He should jump on the stream. First, fight the Smalls first. Yeah, I can't talk too much about the boxing because people will start getting annoyed at me. But, yeah, I think Benavides beat Spaturbiev and is in a real pick'em with Bivol. Other than that, I don't know. But he's saying he's going out to cruiserweight anyway. I'm wondering if Palmer has a toe fracture, but he can train. Apparently, they've made a special metal boot with like a special boot with like a metal bit around the toe for Cole Palmer. Apparently, that's what they've done. So, if yeah. By the way, people, the match is on Amazon Prime. If anyone doesn't know that, the match is on Amazon Prime. Yes, Reece. If he ever gave a foul there, I'd go fucking mental. That was just a good bit of old school physicality from the big dog, Reece James. Chelsea having the better of the first 10 minutes, definitely. We've had the ball in the back of the net. I'm fairly ruled out, in my opinion. Barcelona trying to push up as Caicedo takes the free kick quickly. Malo Gusto onto it. Straight over to Esteval. They need to get that ball to Esteval a lot more. Who's on it right now? Back to Reece. I think having Reece there is sensible for Esteval. I say that as Reece James just gives the ball away there. Cucurella trying to make up ground. It's end-to-end here. Barcelona counter-attacking on us. How can you watch the match? It's on Amazon Prime. Unless you're not in the UK, then I don't know. Try being sports or something. Frankie de Jong putting it up. He's a good little playmaker, Frankie de Jong. I do still rate him. I always rated him. Robert Sanchez taking that one. The ball was put in the box. Get up, you diva. That colour that Barcelona are playing in tonight is the exact same colour they were playing in when Ronaldinho scored the ghost goal. What are you complaining about, you knob? You've injured yourself. Right. How can I watch them? You know the boxing manager, Rob Campbell. Not by name, but maybe by face. I don't know loads of people's names, and I'm like, oh, that guy, when people show me pictures, I'm like, oh, I see him all the time. I spoke to him the other day. Just don't know people's names. Get out, Chelsea. Header out from the back. Oh. Lamine Yamal. Oh, dinks it over the top. Sanchez. I swear they got 2 players in their team on a yellow. Have they? What, already? No. I don't think I've seen 2 bookings being given out. Unless I've missed it. Fuck knows. Be good if they did. Be good if they did. I would love a little sending off for Barcelona here. Not one for Chelsea. Thank you very much. I've had enough of them. I've had enough of them to last me a fucking lifetime, let alone a season. Like, really, we shouldn't be getting another sending off until the end of the season. As in from a previous match. Well, yeah, but then that doesn't affect us, does it? Because we're not playing them again. So it would only be beneficial for whoever Barcelona play next. So it's not really anything to celebrate about, to be honest. I think Santos has a yellow, but he's on the bench. What the fuck are you going on about, Nicholas? What are you talking about? I do get what you're actually trying to say. You're trying to say, like, you know, you can rack up a suspension from accumulation of yellows. As Lewandowski puts the ball over to the top, Sanchez comes for it. He gets to it first. I'm happy with that. Player's down on the ground, but, you know, it is what it is. Accidents happen. Come on, mate. Get up. Get up. No one's getting the violin out for you. You're a big lad. I'm sure you'll survive. Let's see it again. Was it bad? Oh, surprise, surprise. Didn't even fucking touch him. Yeah, shock, surprise. Didn't touch him. Yeah, they are soft. They are soft. Were you sparring with Noakes for this past fight? No. No, I've never sparred with Sam Noakes. Fuck yeah, no, I'll get my arse handed to me. I've obviously sparred boys that have done actually considerably more than Sam Noakes has in amateurs. Like, I mean, that Jimmy Lee, you know, the guy that cried on sports, that Jimmy Lee, I sparred him, and he was an 11-time national champion, which is mad. Like, when someone says, oh, 2-time national champion, that's fucking impressive. Imagine being an 11-time national champion. But, yeah. Garnacho with a little dink over the top there. And this one's got Pedro Neto onto it. He's kind of checking for the offside, and yeah, it's been confirmed. Run in front of the goalkeeper, and that will happen. Son, stop. Oh, bud, stop crying. Yeah, exactly. want to see Esteval get on the ball more. 17 minutes in. We haven't seen a whole load from him yet. One thing, he's just gone there to make the challenge. A little bit rash. But, you know, it's not a booking or anything. And he's giving away the free kick. Now, with that challenge there, one thing I saw was just before he sort of made the challenge out of frustration, he was holding his position. I don't think that's an instinctive thing. I think that is an instruction. So I think that Enzo Maresca has said to Esteval, look, we're going to get opportunities here. Unless the defence really need helping out, try and make sure you're in a good position to take care of those opportunities when they arise. Falling for every touch, my God, yeah, I know. Would I fight Jake Paul? Of course I would. You'd get like oh, Caicedo, you beauty! Oh, just as Barcelona are breaking on us, Caicedo with the last-ditch challenge. Mate, you could put Caicedo in a blindfold 45 miles away with his back to a player and he would still get to him before he can get to the goal. Honestly. He's a legend. Yeah, would I fight Jake Paul? Yeah, obviously. It's loads of money. And, you know. It looks like fucking Fox wants to fight with Jake Paul at the minute. He's been making a few videos about him, hasn't he? Old Foxy boy. He's a legend, Fox. I like him. I'm happy for him, man. I'm well happy for him that he won that belt. He's a good bloke. Sanchez with the ball at the back now for Chelsea. Little bit of a dip, I would say, in the temperature, if you want to call it that, of the game. But nothing concerning from a Chelsea perspective. I think that you've got to be realistic with things. I think we always knew that Barcelona were going to come here. We're going to cause threats. We're going to have opportunities. Oh, my God, it's gone through all the way to Malo Gusto. The goalkeeper's come for it. Fuck. Misjudged it there. Misjudged it a little bit. Maybe giving away a foul. God knows. Right, let's have a little look at the comments again. Sorry, I haven't been looking at them. Not including Stamford Bridge. What's the best stadium you visited? Oh, not including Stamford Bridge. If you're on about atmosphere, not including Stamford Bridge, I would say. Do you know what? This is a massive compliment to them. It would be St James's Park for atmosphere. And the mad thing is, when I went there, they were owned by Mike Ashley. And shit. And the atmosphere was still fucking buzzing. You know what I mean? It's like, what was it? When I went there, did John Terry go in goal that game? Or someone got sent off? Glenn Johnson went in goal to finish the game, maybe, and it was snowing. It was winter time. It's my old man. I think Glenn Johnson went in goal. Did Glenn Johnson ever go in goal for Chelsea against Newcastle? If that's a thing, ask Google it. AI will tell you. If that's a thing, then I went to that match. Does anybody have a link? People, it is on Amazon Prime if you've got Prime. Oh, people saying they don't have it. Sorry. No, I don't really have any links. A Barca playing a low block. Some could accuse them of that. I wouldn't quite say they're playing a low block, but by Barca's standards, yes, they are playing a low block by Barca's standards, because they normally push up very high. Yeah. And who doesn't like to be very high? Me, unfortunately. Reese about to whip this one in. Come on. Trevor Chalobah, on your nut. Get it in. Trev head up, back of the net, calling it. Him or Fofana. Either one of them will do. Just get it in. Just don't think about it, lads. No point whispering. Just get it in. Who's whipping this? Is it Esteval or Reese? Are they having a conversation still? What's ref? Oh, he's sorting out a bit of argy-bargy in the box. So it's fucking boring when they do that, isn't it? Fucking does my nothing. Who's taking this? Esteval or Reese? Esteval. Whipped in. To a head. Oh! Yes! Bruv, how many fucking times are we going to put this ball in the net and it gets disallowed? What the fuck has gone on there? Right. Esteval whips it in. Pedro Neto's offside. Okay. Is there a touch there? Hold on, because they might VAR this. Because if Chalobah touches it, then it is offside, even though Enzo Fernandez isn't. If Chalobah touches it, let's see if the offside shows, because it's not at the minute, which is really annoying. They're having a little check, but they're not fucking showing us, as usual. Yep, right now they're showing us. They always show us after the incident. Hold on. As the ball's... Yeah, but they've stopped that. They've stopped that after the ball's been kicked. But I would say Trev probably looks offside there, yeah. But when they freeze from... He didn't touch him. He didn't touch Trev. See, the rule is if it interferes with anything, but I don't really think it's interfering. It doesn't change the motion of the ball. He doesn't touch it. The goalkeeper doesn't go for it. And I don't really think the goalkeeper's that distracted by what Trevor Chalobah's doing, seeing as it was blatantly obvious to me watching it live that he was offside. So I don't think it affected the fucking game. There's another one ruled out. Pedro Neto on through here now. Hits it. Fuck! Blazed it. He didn't touch that ball. I don't care what anyone says. Exactly. Exactly. He did not touch the ball. But I tell you what. Do you know what we've got to be optimistic about here, people? Barca, mate, we might as well call them 24/7 loner because they are constantly open. They're always open. This is easy. We're finding so many holes here that we need to capitalise on it. I mean, we have done twice, and the fucking refs fucked us over twice. Knobhead. Thingy's reffing on Sunday as well, isn't he? I'm going on Sunday. Me and the big dog, Josh Aveste, and the other big dog, Big George Benson, going up to the football, and we might not get smashed after. Or before. During. It's offside, lads. We will get one soon. Don't agree with you, Kyle, to be fair. I don't agree with you. I don't think he interfered with play in any way. I think that was unfair for an offside. I think the first one, look, you can obviously, it very clearly does touch his arm. So the first one, not too fuming about. That second one, that's bad. So if we score 6, I reckon he should give us 1, and I think we've got about 6 in us. So here we go again. Enzo Fernandez with the shot. Chelsea are all over these lot. I love it. Yes, Esteval. Lovely little ball round the side. Gusto. Do I want to say not quick enough? I've more just think not smart enough. Not smart enough. Not on Esteval's level to read that ball that goes round the side. But, he'll liven up. He'll liven up. Come on, Gusto. Got faith in you. Gusto was a player that I absolutely loved under Pochettino. But I won't mince my words. I do think he's been way more hit and miss under Maresca. Obviously, the positional change comes into that. Esteval here looking really lively. Garnacho out on that wing. He's whipping it in. There's someone for it there. Oh! I tell you what. Who done that? Was that Jules Koundé? No. Someone's just cleared it off the line. That was a fucking good clearance. Enzo Fernandez nearly getting the goal once again. Oh, I say it's off the line. It was going in. It was just about 4 yards. I think I'm 20 seconds behind the actual game. Well, I mean, I'm watching in live time on my app, bro. So, but I yes! That's an own goal, isn't it? Don't tell me it's Cucurella. Oh, yes! Thank God we fucking finally got one. It only took us fucking 3 times. The hat trick. You finally awarded us one. Well done. Most people, in fact, anyone with a brain inside their head that's not called Jamie Carragher, probably excludes him because clearly on the commentary terms he hasn't got a brain inside his head. But anyone will know that we should be 2-0 up. That's 2, Carragher. But we're only 1-0 up at the minute. But yeah, good little play from the corner. Esteban. Oh, they're talking about Cucurella being offside here, for fuck's sake. If they rule this out, I'll lose my fucking shit. You just got to give it to us now to make it fair, even if it is offside, because you've just been such wankers. And by the way, shambolic defending there from Barcelona. Look at that. Oh, you fucked it. You nearly saved yourself, then you fucked it again. Look. Oh, pinball. Oh, go on, I'll put it in. Give them a goal. They deserve it. Where's Jules Kundo? Should have signed for us, mate. Should have signed for us when you had the chance, eh? We tried to buy you. You didn't want to come. We went for Koulibaly instead. He was brilliant. What a player. That's what happens, mate. If you don't sign for Chelsea, you are the enemy. Is it an own goal? Yeah. Yeah. They gave an own goal. It was an own goal. Yeah. Remember when Jules Koundé almost came to Chelsea? Yes, I do. I just said it. But I think I'm behind the chat. They're rattled now, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna start diving even more. Oh, Caicedo. That's an unusual risk from him, but either way, we do get onto it. Come on, put it down to Malagusto. Look, you don't even want to pass it to him. That was off there. Go on. Switch it. Go on, Nacho. Oh! Good little touch. Good little touch. Come on. Oh. Gusto's not going to die. He will. Oh, Reese. Oh, I'm fucking loving this one. This game's making me horny. I might go and get another one in the oven after this. No. Boys, we're looking so good. Yes, we are looking very, very good, boys. Right, so a little look at the chat. Change the score. Thank you, Rusty Skangs. Thank you, bro. You reminded me. This is how you remind me I really am. It's not like you say sorry. Who's waiting on a different story? I've been up. Barca just kind of playing haramble at the minute around the back. Yeah, scores updated now. This is so funny. It's fucking fun, isn't it? Oh, God. I smell a scrap coming. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. See if anyone in here is knowledgeable in television enough to tell me what TV show's first episode of season 1 starts with the song I Predict a Riot playing. Barcelona working out from the back here. Not enough pressure on him there now. I'd like a little bit more because you're running with him the whole time, but you don't really go for the ball. So if you're not going to go for the ball, don't run with him. Don't tie your legs out and be there in a good position. But who am I to be critical? I'm only a fucking YouTuber, aren't I? Not the best ball to Esteval, but Esteval makes it a better ball, although he is offside. He wasn't when he wanted the ball. He can do no wrong in my eyes, old Stevie boy. Oh. Well, what did Sean Garrity even say? It said you typed it but I didn't actually see it. Ah, here we go. Sean, what's happening, bro? Sean Garrity's always in the streams, even when I'm shit and go like a month without doing one like normal, and still always in them. Hold on. Why does Chidge and his crew hate Enzo Fernandez. Who's Chidge? I don't know who Chidge even is. Remember when John Terry replied to my message one time on Instagram? Proud moment. That is a proud moment. That should be a very proud moment. He's a fucking legend, John Terry, isn't he? Mate, that they're the little things that kind of just like, well, not come to you on a plate, but you know, just happen when you're in the YouTube industry. But you do have to pinch yourself. Like, you'll end up bumping into and speaking to players that you've grown up watching play, and it's mad. But nothing more so than when you fucking meet your heroes or speak to them or whatever. Like, I know John Terry follows me. He comments on quite a, well, not quite a bit, but a few bits and pieces and whatever. But yeah, it would be mad to do a podcast with him or Super Frank or something. Oh my God. Or Joe Cole. Could be in the woodworks. There we go, Sanchez. Good save. James is locked on to De Jong. Yeah, he's got no physicality to even have an argument with Reece James. Do you know what I mean? Let alone, you know. Reece James sneezes near Frankie De Jong and he'll go down. Who was the kid that come to Man United from Ajax now that used to play with Frankie De Jong? I forgot his name. That's how bad he was. I forgot his name. And he was a baller at Ajax. Played in midfield with Frankie De Jong. Went to Man United. Blonde fella. I forgot his name. Here we go. Go on, Nacho. Speaking of Man United. Oh, fuck. Oh, offside again. I'm not being funny, right? I don't mean to discriminate against anyone, but that Lino has seen better days, right? I don't trust that man on the line. He looks about 78 years old. Yeah, well on. Van der Beek, that's it. Van der Beek. Van der Peek, for him, he was shit. He was rubbish, wasn't he? He was alright, that's a funny little kid. Here we go, Frankie De Jong. Puts it over the top. Chelsea needs to be tight here. We need to keep our focus because we can't get complacent. It's only one goal. Yes, Cucurella! Come on. Cucurella. Da-da-da-da-da. Cucurella. Cucurella is the man. I fucking love him. I've never been more ashamed than and more happy to be proven wrong than by how Cucurella proved me wrong. Because after season number 1 at Chelsea, I thought, oh, this kid's shit, he's rubbish. Like, there's no technical ability there. He's not a good tackler of the ball. Like, and I never like jumped to the conclusion. Like, I think you lot will know from watching the channel and that I try and give people a lot of time before I'd ever be like, oh, fuck you know. And I did get to the point where I remember when Cucurella was linked to Man United, I was a bit like, yeah, he could probably go or whatever. But, mate, how wrong was I? By the way, that point that I'm on about was obviously Graham Potter, Cucurella. Do you know what I mean? Benjamin Handsome? Does that say? It looks like Handsome. Honson, but it looks like Handsome. Out of 10, what would you rate Vialli? He is my favourite player. Well, firstly, let me give you a story about Vialli. He was at a party we went to once. Pedro Neto out there, and he was a legend. Out of 10, the biggest compliment that I could give to Vialli is say that 04, 05 team or whatever, Vialli would have somehow found his way into it. And that's a team with Makelele and Frank Lampard and, you know, so many good players. And obviously then you've got Drogba and that up top. And yeah, Vialli would have somehow found his way into that team. That's how good I rate him out of 10. So I'd give him, if I'm being realistic, like in the Chelsea pantheon, you know what I mean? Like in the Chelsea actual realm, then I'll go a really, really solid 8 for Vialli. And maybe if I was a little bit young, born a little bit earlier, like if I was a little bit older, maybe I'd be going higher. But yeah, solid 8. And to put it into context, yeah, there ain't many that have been a 9 for Chelsea Football Club, in my opinion. So like when you're in 8, you're like, oh my god, you're in with some fucking good players. You're in with some well good players, man. If you're an 8, to be a 9, you'd have to be. Who's a 9? Who was a 9 for Chelsea? Not a number 9, but a 9 out of 10. Rudiger was the man too, yeah. Who was a 9 out of 10 for Chelsea? Who would I count as a 9 out of 10? I'll have to think about that for a sec, because Frank and JT, Cech and Drogba all go down as 10s for me. That team. Zola, solid 9. Solid number 9. As in 9 out of 10. I wouldn't quite give Zola the 10 spot as much as I love the man with all my heart. I wouldn't quite... Oh, good challenge there from Malo Gusto. Well done, Malo. Very good play, mate. Come on, build on this now. Build on this. He's been another one that I've been a little bit critical of in the past, Malo Gusto. I hope you can prove me wrong here. Esteval, I've never been critical of. He's just cutting inside at will. Here we go. Oh, Pedro Neto. I thought he was going to blast one in like he did against Arsenal there. He's saving it for Arsenal. That's what it is. Garnacho. If a winger was going to get replaced, you'd think it would be Garnacho in this one, for either a Liam Delap or a Jamie Gittins or something like that. On the style of play, at the minute, people, tell me if you would agree or disagree with me. I think that on the style of play, we might actually look a little bit better, believe it or not, moving to a more sort of physical number 9 in the second half that's going to be able to hold things up a little bit more and bring the others into it, because I don't think Pedro Neto's hold-up play has been great, but we've been quite direct and maybe put some balls through that other players wouldn't. So Malo Gusto just picks up the yellow card there. What was it for? Shirt pull? Yeah, pretty blatant one. The ref can proper see it. You've nearly got his shirt off his back. You're always going to get a yellow for that, unfortunately. I reckon Mutu would have been an 8 or a 9, but he had the marching powder habit. He did, yeah. He did. But, you know. He was a good lad. Apparently, there's a little... No, I won't go into that. Esteval. Oh. Just backs out of the challenge, but gets it back there. Pedro Neto. Go on. Squeeze it onto him. Oh, yeah, he's won a throw-in. Good, nice. Willian is 8 or 9. Sorry, bro. No, he's not. Not for me. Because look, if I'm putting Vialli at a number 8, then yeah, you can have a Willian at a number 8. Yeah, definitely, for sure. You could have a Willian at a number 8 if I'm putting Vialli there, but you can't put him in 9 territory. You can't put him in 9 territory. I know achievements-wise it's not the same. But I'd have Reece James in a 9 territory. He obviously didn't score as many. He didn't obviously win, or hasn't won as much silverware at Chelsea yet as Willian, probably. But Flo was next level. Everyone's just giving me random Chelsea players now and telling me how I rate them. Right. Mata is a 9 for me. Mata for me would be... if I'm saying Zola, if I'm saying Reece are both number 9s, then is Mata a 9? Yeah, he's either a really high 8 or a 9. Really high 8 or a 9. And then, if you wanted me to drop down to like that number 6, number 7 category, then that's where you're going to put the likes of, maybe in like a 7, that's where you'd put the likes of a Malouda. But this is just my opinion, do you know what I mean? Hazard's a 10. Hazard's in the 10s. The 10s, as I say, I can only rate people that I've watched in my lifetime, but the 10s would be Cech, JT, Lamps, Drogba, Hazard, Hazard. Who else? And then the thing is, I don't want to put Makaleli in the 10 because I just think it should be so prestige. So like Makaleli and Kante, and obviously Caicedo now. Even Caicedo at this point now, I would put him there. All of them boys, I'd have them in number 9s because I just think they were so fucking important for us. Oscar, right? Oscar, I was at that game that he scored the 2 goals against Juventus. I was at that game. Sitting in Mafia Upper, I believe. Rashford on the bench. They're just trying to survive. They lost, yeah. Ivanovic, solid, number 8. Desai, on his career, God, he would be way higher. But on his actual Chelsea career, I would have to put Desai at a 7, you know. And to be fair, I did watch a fair bit of Marcel Desai. And I thought that by the end of it, I thought that JT had outgrown him. That's always going to come with age. Look, Marcel Desai was winning World Cups when JT wasn't getting first team football for Chelsea yet. So that's no disgrace there. But yeah. Azpilicueta, he'd be a solid 8 for me. Oh! Your boys are about to take one hell of a beating. Oh. Why are you fucking... Hey, imagine me just getting sent off, yeah, just giving every fucker a little handshake, little tap on the back. Yeah, good one, lads. Oh, fucking hell. Joke. Barca down to 10. Chelsea having it off. What else is going on? Joe Cole, solid number 9. Number 9 for me. He's in that 9 category. No, if I was being realistic, Joe might be in the 8. And by the way, 8 is still better than fucking 99% of today's Premier League, by the way, in this standard. It's not like 8's like, you know. Like 5, I would say is like, yeah, you were good for Chelsea. That's 5. So everything up is like, oh, you were really good for Chelsea. 7, oh, you were fucking well good for Chelsea. 8, you were unreal. 9, is this real? 10, no, can't be real. Must have dreamed it. Sorry, I'm on one tonight. Marcus Alonso, yeah, so he's high up in the 7 category. High up in the 7s for me. Reece, maybe let Esteban take this one. Because the last one whipped in was good. Oh, mate, Robin was fucking... He was a 9. Robin was a 9. Duff, I would be tempted to put him in a 7 because he was horrible to me, but I've got to put him in an 8 because he was a fucking quality player. Broke my heart as a kid, though, Damien Duff. Footballers must get all the time, but yeah, I was in a lift and I asked him for a picture. Makaleli had just done one with me. I got a picture of Makaleli, and then like I went, oh, Damien, like, can I get one of you as well, please, mate? Whatever. And he went, oh, mate, if I do it, I've got to do it with everyone. I was like, we're in a lift. There's no one here. It's just me, my dad, Makaleli, and Damien Duff. He didn't get a picture of me. I couldn't believe it. Now, yeah, you know, like, because of YouTube and that, and TikTok and whatever, occasionally, or quite often, if I'm like at like a Chelsea game, but occasionally elsewhere, I'll get someone ask for a picture or whatever, and I'd always be like, yeah, of course, like, especially if it was a young kid. Do you know what I mean? But I can't floor him, yeah, because he can be as horrible to, you know, 8-year-old version of Joey, 10-year-old version of me or whatever, but he was the fucking quality player for Chelsea, so that's what matters. That is what matters. God, people are liking these. Diego Costa. I'll put him in a 9, you know. for two complete seasons, I think Diego Costa was the absolute dog's bollocks. Alonso, don't speak that man's name. What about Fabregas? Yeah, Fabregas would be a he would be probably right up there. And obviously not 10, but he'd be right up there. High 8, low 9 for Fabregas. Jackson, overall, I wouldn't put him below a 5. No, I put him like a 5. Like, yeah, it's good for us. Is my boy Josh in here? Is Josh in here? Nah, I don't think Josh is in here. I don't think he's in here. Let's see what Matic, very, very good player for Chelsea Football Club. Did leave us to go to Man United, but we probably wanted to sell him. I'll put him in a very high 7. The high 7s. Hold on, I'm just texting Brian and Josh because I'm on the live, but I need to text them. Look, this one, I've got my little phone in. Yep. Brian and Josh are liking it. Brian's saying we're playing well. I'm telling them Chelsea are the bollocks. Right, okay. Bro, Enzo Fernandez is actually starting to look very good. What do you mean, actually? You're making it out like he's never looked good. We fucking signed him for 100 million. He's been class. Gallas. Ooh, William Gallas. If I put Jackson as a 5, I'd put Gallas as a 6. But that's interesting. Them ones are interesting, aren't they? The weird little ones. Like, not weird, but, you know, like someone that isn't going to be one of the first, I don't know, 50 players you would name when you associate with Chelsea Football Club. Raul Meireles. Oh, yeah. Solid little number 6. Esteval is the real deal. Crazy to think he could potentially be better than a prime Hazard. You never know at this age. Do you know what I mean? You never know. But, you know. Mark Owen, #hardcore, up the Chelsea, playing out of our skin. Who is your standout in this half? I mean, I don't want to go boring and say Caicedo. But Caicedo has been very good. Given away the ball once, maybe. But, yeah. Esteval's been exciting. Enzo Fernandez has been good. Malouda, already did Malouda. I'd have Malouda about a 7 or something. Are we beating Arsenal? Yes. This is the only thing, yeah. You know when people were saying, oh, apparently Anthony Gordon just missed an absolute sitter. Yeah. Yeah, Reece James I'd probably have right up there. I think leadership skill isn't spoke of enough sometimes, and I think like sometimes there are things that occur on a football pitch that don't get recorded on a statistic sheet or a spreadsheet or whatever, and I think that Reece James has done a great job of leading the team in this match. I like it when I see him and Esteban standing over the free kicks. I like about that. Oh, I should stop the timer because it's first half's finished. Reset. Second half. 3, 2, 1. You're back in the room. Right, people, ask me anything. It's half time. I think Chelsea have absolutely battered Barcelona in that first half, to be completely honest. Have limited them to not many chances. They had one clear-cut one. Ferran Torres, he should have scored. He really should have scored. He had Sanchez beaten. Sanchez predicted where he was going to go. Thought he was going to go bottom near post. He actually went far post, and he puts it wide. Also, the TNT commentator can do one, clearly hates Chelsea. Who is it? I don't know because I've not got a commentary on. Who is it? Every player today's balling. Yeah. The last proper striker we had. Who? Kukurea, man of the match so far. Actually, I'd agree with that. I'll take that one. I'd agree with that. Kukurea, that's the man of the match so far. That's the man of the match so far. Anue versus Bam. Who's your pick? I think a little bit too much gets made of the weight jump, because when you talk about two weight divisions, yeah, it ain't like jumping from light heavy to heavy. Do you know what I mean? Or it ain't like jumping from middleweight to light heavyweight. Like, that two weight divisions down there is fuck all. It's fuck all. There's literally weight divisions that are separated by £5 down at them weights, so it's not that much. So do I think that he would be highly competitive against the Nue? Yeah, probably. But I know better than to back against the Nue. Right, looking at this now. Do you know what? It's mad, yeah? Because initially, when I saw Kukurea receive the ball there, and we had the VAR check after, and you could clearly see a little 3D thing that they're actually showing now that he's not offside. But from the angle we're watching from, I thought Kukurea was offside, you know? I didn't say it, but I just kind of thought it and just thought, I'll just keep it to myself. Samuel Eto'o, a few people have been asking for this one. Samuel Eto'o, yeah, very solid sort of 6 out of 10 for us. Yeah, solid 6 out of 10. They should bring on Rashi and Rafi. Yeah, but I can't see them playing as negative as they have in comparison to what I thought. And then once they're down to 10 men, bringing 2 attacking players on, I don't see that happening. They're going to fucking leak goals if that happens. Do I think they're going to sit back now? Yeah, I think they will, actually. I think they'd probably bring on defensive-minded players over attacking-minded. But then again, I don't know. I ain't... Oh, God. Right, is it coming back now? Oi, people, do you know what, yeah? I think it's the internet browser that's doing this. That was doing the thing. I think that's what was doing it. The internet browser. Because if I click off of it, it's going to stop happening. Let's close a few things on the machine and see if that gets things ticking over a little bit quicker. Or if it stops the thingy. Who we got? Zola, legend. Rooney, to a different degree, but I'll give him it, legend. Wayne Rooney's next street striker. Do you remember that TV show when we was younger? Anyone used to watch that? Wayne Rooney's next street striker. Good TV show. If anyone watched it, good TV show. Rating for Tammy Abraham. Whoo, a high 7. A high 7. And by the way, people, if you haven't been here since I've been giving my little ratings, yeah, let me tell you, right, I've put good players in at number 5 or whatever. Players that, yeah, were like, you know, decent for us, contributed in key moments, but won't go down as club heroes and whatever. I've put a lot of them in number 5. So 5 ain't average, 5's good. 5's good. And yeah, I'd put the Tam Dog in a number 7. Gary Cahill, I would say absolute solid stone wall number 8. I would say for Gary Cahill. If it finished 2-0, who would you want to score the second? Don't care, really. Esteval would be good for his confidence for the headlines. But yeah, not really that bothered. Who scores it, to be fair? Sturridge, he was a legend. I used to like Sturridge. He was unreal for Liverpool. Not unreal for Chelsea, but still, you know. Rashford coming on, apparently. Yep. Tammy has a higher 7. Wow. I do wish Tammy had stuck around and took the next step up. Bro, we went and bought Lukaku. We got rid of Tammy. And I think that's unfair, man, to say that. Oh, obviously, look, it's your opinion, bro. Do you know what I mean? But I do think it's unfair, like, to say that a high 7 for Tammy Abraham would be a lot, because I think that Tammy Abraham absolutely bossed it once coming into the team, and that was off the back of what? Playing in the Championship. Come on, I think he was sick. And you know, like now, when we're talking, look, I got a bit of stick the other day saying I thought that Liam Delap didn't do too bad and looked a little bit better with us having that direct threat. Come on, man. Like, look at Tammy. When you look at how Delap started life, when you look at even you himself, when he was brought in, because you can't base him on that thing in terms of like just coming into the first team in that. Jackson, the same. Tammy did way better than all them boys. Esteval, he's only just joined, man. He's only just joined. Diego Costa, he's an 8. Solid, high 8. Oh, could you maybe put him at 9? You could probably put Diego Costa at 9. Zola doing half-time analysis. Yeah, love it. Marcus Alonso, I used to work with his aunt in Madrid. He loved a goal versus Spurs. Yeah, legend. Gary Cahill, an 8. I'm out. Okay, bye. Danny Drinkwater. Oh, he's a good-looking lad. 10. Do you think the lap ball would work in this game? I do. Yeah, I do. I think that especially now they're down to 10 men, having a physical centre forward on there, I think would be a good thing. However, I feel like if he made a change up top, it would be him bringing João Pedro on rather than a Liam Delap or a Mark Q. Kind of depends what minute it would be in, to be fair. Like, if it was late, then, like, that he made the change up top, then I believe he'd probably bring Mark Q on because he's a pressing monster and he knows these boys. Jorginho, 4. Never liked him. Sorry. Hold my hands up to it. He won a Champions League of us. I never liked Jorginho that much. Tammy was a gem. I'm just sad he never got a chance. I think he would have been given, like, Reece had been given a chance. Yeah. Yes, Joey, hope you well, fella. Thank you, bro. John Obi Mikel, in there with the 8s, mate. Straight in there with the 8s. Right up there. Consistency over years. Mendy, 6 for Mendy. Because I know that towards the end, it spoils it a little bit. But Edouard Mendy, mate, when he came in, helped us win the Champions League. Displaced Kepa, who was flapping all the time. It was good. It was good. Gusto's limping, apparently. Right. Are the players back on the pitch for you lot yet? They're not for me. Let me exit and join live again. Exit, come on, and then join live again. Watch live. Come on. Jorginho winning FIFA Player of the Year was a disgrace. Yeah, I don't want to hate on him or nothing. Like, I think Jorginho was an alright player, but obviously I do kind of base players on the way they make me feel when I'm sat in the Matthew Harding or wherever I am in the bridge that day. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do base them on how they make me feel. And if a player made me feel frustrated 99% of the time, except from when he was taking penalties, which he was quite good at, then I'm probably not going to rate him all that high. Do you know what I mean? And Jorginho did massively frustrate me. I thought he was a very negative player in a lot of matches, but at the same time, he won a Champions League with us. I don't want to speak badly about the man. Andre Schürrle. Can he make a 7, Schürrle? I'm not sure if he can. Part of a successful Premier League side. But hold on, what's happened with the Wi-Fi? Yeah, part of like a very successful Premier League side. But I think he might be a high 6, you know. Bearing in mind, I'm saying 5's good. Yeah, 6 is well good. And 7's really, really good. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, well, yeah, he's well good. Higuain, oh, fuck him. He was annoying. Although he did score a few bangers. Ramirez is a solid 8. Yeah, I'd agree with you. Ramirez is a solid 8. Oh, Andre Santos coming on. Who's he coming on for? Was Giroud part of the 2021 UEFA Champions League winning squad? Was he at the club but had an injury, didn't he? I'm sure I can't even look on the internet browser because it slows the thing down. But I'm sure he was at the club in some capacity, or maybe he left the season before, I can't remember. But he didn't play in the match, we know that. Obviously, season before, he was definitely with us because that was the black collar. Rashford coming on for Ferran Torres. Not surprised. Torres has been shit. Rashi's pretty good. James to right back. Santos on. Like it. Nice. Oh, yeah. Giroud scored on the run to the final. So he was with us. Yeah. Yeah. Jose Bosingwa. Yeah, like high 6 for Jose Bosingwa. Match about to kick back off now. Matic. Already done Matic, mate. I've put him at a high 7, Matic. It's solid for us. Right, I'm just on the thing now, getting ready to click play, and then I'm going to continue watching it with you lot. Just waiting to hit play. Oh, this is going to be good if Chelsea beat Barcelona tonight. We're all going to be celebrating in the Knight household. I've still never given you lot my son's name. I did say after a while I would, but he does share a name with a Chelsea player. That's the good thing. We're subbing Santos on the depth we have. Yep. The emoji describes how I feel about that depth. Right. Come on, Chelsea. We've got to lock in now because they, look, regardless of what anyone says about their performance so far, what we can't deny is the man on the touchline for them. Hansi Flick is a senior figure. He's been there, done it, won it, been around the block. I think that he could have inspired something in this Barcelona team at half-time to definitely stop, leaking like the roof of fucking Old Trafford. But will it be enough? I doubt it. Chelsea got him pinned back already, to be honest. Why is it going on like fucking buffering? Is this not connect? What the fucking hell, man? What the actual fuck? I'll fucking come off the Wi-Fi if that's the case. Get it back on. Fucking game's gone off, I swear to God. If we've scored a goal, I'll go fucking mad. Watch live coverage. Come on, hurry up. Caicedo's just had a collision. Uh-oh. Why? What's up with him? Let's see. To be fair, someone's just said it in the comments there. Yeah, to be fair, I was about to say that, what someone just written in the comments. To be fair, Caicedo does limp every game. Like, there's a little point in most games when I'm like, oh, Caicedo's limping. I think when you get that stuck in, then it's just part of the job. Happens, isn't it? Esteval Willian tearing it up as per. Oh my God, I can't believe my fucking thing's like buffering. And you know what that is? That's not my internet, people. Sorry to put it on you guys, Prime, but it is you. It's your app. It's not my internet. I bet other people were having trouble with it as well. I know it's not my internet because I run a YouTube out of this house, man. I fucking have to have sick internet. So it's definitely not my internet on my phone. It must be their coverage. It's like we get scared when Reece limps. Yeah, 100%. I do. Fuck me. Although now, I do kind of feel like if there was moments when Reece was to come out of the team, I'd be quite confident with Josh Champong. Not as confident, obviously, as Reece, but Cucurella tries to dink one over the top there to Garnacho, but it goes out. It goes out. Do you lot prefer Garnacho with the blonde hair or the dark hair? I prefer him with the dark hair. I think you should just shave it. Peter Pan, I'm on the zone. Nice. So am I. Well, not now, watching the game, but I appear on there. What do we think will be the next sub for Chelsea? So obviously Gusto off and Andre Santos on. What do we think will be the next sub for Chelsea? If I had to call it now, I would say it will more than likely, barring injury, such would, be Garnacho for João Pedro, with Pedro Neto moving over to the wing. Lovely challenge, Caicedo. Didn't look limp in there, did he? When he took old Jules Koundé off the ball. João Pedro for Garnacho. Yeah, sensible. Gittins, yeah. Wouldn't mind seeing Gittins, but I think João Pedro's a safer bet in this game. Because now, realistically, look, we want another goal. We want more than one more goal. But now we can play a bit of keep ball, really. And that's what you're seeing now, passing it around the back. You know, if you can add width to the game when they're down to 10 men, which we're doing now. And Garnacho sits his man down, he's put back. Yes! Come on! Flapped at that. I would have saved that. You are shit. Andre Santos is the bollocks. And this ref's a wanker because he's just ruled it out. Lino. What's up with ya? Nonce. Not an actual nonce, but, you know, idiot, I should have said. Is he off? Is he off? Or do we need to see the replay of this? Because I think that back leg is keeping him on. Hold on, why are we not seeing a replay? Are they seriously not checking it? Because look, I'm not saying it didn't look offside, yeah, but it looked less offside at a glance than Cucurella's did. So why are you not checking it? Come on, man. We've had the ball in the back of the net 4 fucking times. And you've given us 1. 4 times and you've given us 1. You're having a laugh. You can fuck off with your yellow card and all, you wanker. Yellow card for that when he's won the ball. Fuck off. Referee's a fucking knob. I'm getting wound up with these fucking dickheads now. Not Chelsea. The ref and linesman, obviously. Right. Let's just fucking put another one past them. We've already put 4 past this goalkeeper anyway. Enzo Fernandez trying to press that. These refs, oh my god, yeah, I know, they're doing my fucking Sweden. Bunch of divs. Cucurella taking it down. Oh, not enough weight on that pass. Rashford chasing it down, but great play from Reece James. Nice, cool, calm, collective exit in a tight space. Caicedo tries to squeeze that one through, but not quite there for Pedro Neto. And I'm not saying Pedro Neto should come off, but I think Pedro Neto should be moved out of that number 9 spot now. I think he's occupied it long enough. He's done a good job. He's kept us ticking up there, kept us flowing, kept us fluent. But I'd like to see a João Pedro come on now. Someone that has picked up the scoring in his last few starts. So, typical Barca ref. Yeah, we always get a shit ref first, Barca. It's the rules. Oh, Maresca's got a yellow. Yellow for that. That's ridiculous. That's well soft. What? Because he turned around. Fuck off. Game's gone. Game's gone. How can I be sat here, yeah, watching Chelsea and be angry when we're beating Barcelona? And that's genuinely what I am. I'm actually a bit fuming. Because I'm just like, this ref is a fucking shambles. And if we go on to win the game, which, you know, fingers crossed we do, then he'll get away with it. He'll get away with it. It won't be thought of because it won't be seen as an injustice or anything because Chelsea won the game anyway. And it's like, no, bro. You should be pulled from reffing now. You're shit. So are your linos. Bunch of fucking knobs. Chelsea just all over Barca to be here. Just pinned them back. They're parking the bus. And by the way, before you say, oh, it's because they're down to 10 men, they were doing that before, mate. I'm just looking to catch us on the counter, as they are now, as they will do. Why they brought Rashford on. And between, you know, Frankie de Jong, Rashford, Lamine Yamal, I've got a good chance of getting something. But at the same time, Chelsea are looking up for it here. By Leverkusen, 2-0 up against Man City. Wow. Esteban, oh my God, he's run all the way through! Oh, Esteban! Sorry. Can Lamine Yamal do that? He hasn't done that this game. I mean, he hasn't really done anything this game. But, you know, it's not about him. It's about Esteban William. Did I say Esteban William would score? Yeah. Did I say Chelsea would score 5 goals in this game, only to be given fucking 3 of them? I'm waiting for this one to be ruled out, by the way. They'll probably make something up. Maybe Esteban was offside at birth or something like that. God knows. But either way, Chelsea have just gone 5-0 up against Barcelona. I'm changing the scoreboard to 5-0. No. Only 2 of them should have counted, so I'm going to change it to 4. Right, you might be having it on 4. I'm going to change it to 4-0 Chelsea. Because that's what the real score is for me. I'll change it back to 2 in a minute. Oh, what a bit of play from Esteban. Absolutely turning his man, leaving him for dead. And then just thinking, oh, fuck this. I've had long enough running with it. I'm just going to rifle it in to the top of the net. I fucking love the boy. Guess what? I told you lot we were winning this game. And there were people that were saying to me, oh, no. We're winning it. We're winning the fucking Champo, mate. Told ya. Already. I know when we're winning the Champions League and we're winning one this year. Yes. Can't take that one back yet. Esteban, I like it. Josh Aveste just texted saying they laughed at me when I said that Esteban was better than Lamine Yamal. Yep. People did. I was there. We were in... Where were we? It was only recently. Saudi. Even I said, like, yeah, you can't say it just yet because he hasn't had enough football, but I definitely think he's the better player. He hasn't got more accolades yet. Other fellas fucking won a Euros and whatever, and I understood that. But, yeah, Esteban showing him up big time in this one. On his weak foot as well. Well, as it's just been said, he clearly has no weak foot. Oh, this is good stuff, isn't it? I told everyone Esteban was going to be the fucking bollocks. And someone's just written something very interesting there. What are we going to have on our hands with Esteban? Like, I've said it already. I think he'll go on to be one of the best players in world football. What are we going to have on our hands? Yeah. Once Colwell, Palmer are both back. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he clears your mouth. Clears him. Esteban's lucky he won't have to play against Kukurea. Yeah, very good. Nice. Solid little win here for Chelsea. I knew we'd do it. I fucking knew we would. And I fucking celebrated 5 goals and we're only 2-0 up. Oh, goal alert. Who is it? Oh, fuck's sake, Marseille. 2-1 against Newcastle. Shit. Who scored for Marseille? Is it Greenwood? Aubameyang. Do you think Tuchel would ever pick Mason Greenwood for England? Like, obviously, Southgate's stance on it was clear, but, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, he could come in and be different. Or actually, no, he's already pledged his... Hold on. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, that Esteban William goal. Oh, it's like a game of FIFA. No, it's not. It's actually not even like a game of FIFA because a game of FIFA, yeah, if it's like me playing my fucking 4-year-old daughter, it's like a game of FIFA. But games of FIFA are normally more competitive. This isn't very competitive, to be honest. It's just Chelsea running riot. You know what I mean? No. Listen, beating Barcelona, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Oh, here he comes, limbed up. Told you. Garnacho coming off. It's not a bad sub. Not a bad sub. I maybe would have opted for João Pedro, but I can completely understand why Liam Delap's been brought on. Because when you're down to 10 men, fuck me, your defenders are a big help. And the fact that they're now going to have to deal with Delap a little bit more. Like, I know people were saying before, oh, nah, like, you're watching him through blue-tinted glasses, he played shit and whatever. Ooh. But one thing that I did say about Liam Delap in that last game against Burnley was that I think that Burnley played very differently to how other teams have approached us with Liam Delap on the pitch. And I think that there was more width for the wingers. So if he has that effect on a Barcelona, which is completely different to a Burnley, but if he does have that effect on this match and it narrows the game a little bit in terms of Barcelona, you don't really want to be narrow when you're down to 10 men. Like, yeah, I think especially with our wingers and with the talent of our wingers, if we keep an Esteban on for, 90 minutes or so. City losing to Leverkusen, good. Joey, I guess we have to start thinking on naming our future second son over Esteval or William. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it future next son. It's more mine, but but yeah, maybe there'll be another. I mean, to be fair, yeah, my little girl has got something Chelsea related in her name, which is Blue, her middle name. Juve, 2-1 up against Bodo Glint. No one cares. Anyone hear what the crowd are singing about Yamal? No, what are they? Oh, you're just a shit Esteval. Shit Esteval. You're just a shit. Up the fucking Chelsea. Here we go. Big Liam. Keeps it away. Cucurella's there to win it back, though. Oh, fuck off! Ref, you are just annoying. Like, you're just a neek, aren't you? You're a proper little neek. You're a weasel, ref. Sticking the charger in 1 sec. Where is that wire? Back down through the wire, even through the limit. 2 seconds, people. Right, that should be charging now. Cool. Christensen's come on. Good to see you back, my friend. I like Christensen. Good lad. One of the best Danes that we've had. Who's the best Dane that has played for Chelsea? Me and Josh Veste were debating this the other day. It is actually probably quite clearly Laudrup, isn't it? Quite clearly be Laudrup, I'd say. Well, probably most people don't remember him. I don't really remember him that well, but I watched him back. Would you rate Christensen for Chelsea? Christensen was pretty good. High 6. Pretty good. Fond of Christensen. Fond of him, not fondled him. That's what it sounded like. Yep, here you go. See, that's what I'm on about there, yeah? You see where Cucurella wins that ball back? I don't think we win that ball back necessarily in that exact situation if it isn't for the press of Liam Delap. So this is what I was talking about when I was talking about his performance against Burnley. I was saying, there were little things where he was forcing people into mistakes, he was putting pressure on, stuff like that. It was misinterpreted, in my opinion. Maybe I worded it wrong, but I more or less, didn't agree with the Burnley criticism I got. I didn't agree with it, to be fair. Normally, sometimes I'll be like, I've had a bit of a howler, and I'll address it, and I'll go, no, do you know what, whatever. Whereas I'm like, nah, I never said that he was brilliant. Like, it was because everyone thought he was shit. And I went, I don't think he was shit. I thought he was all right. Like, obviously, give away the ball a few times. But I said it was nice seeing us with that more direct threat. We haven't seen it this match since he's come on yet. But, you know, let's see. Still time. I already give you Christensen's rating. I said he'd be a high 6. David Luiz, solid 7 for Chelsea. Solid 7. I think you can't just start just putting anyone in an 8 though, because I feel like 10's God territory. 9 is like you might not be regarded as a god of Stamford Bridge, but we definitely think you were one of the best players ever played for us. Do you know what I mean? In a 9, and then an 8 would be the below that. Whereas it's like you're not going to go as far to say you're the best player, one of the best players that ever played for us, but you will go as far to say, listen, Gary Cahill needs to be in there, and Ivanovic needs to be in there. Do you know what I mean? That's what I call an 8. Ivanovic, Gary Cahill, Ramirez might go in there. A lot of players like that. Thiago Silva, mate. He's going at a 9 for me. It's fucking unreal. Love Thiago Silva. I'd have him back now. There's talks that AC Milan want him in January. I'd have him back now. I actually would. I'd have Thiago Silva back. Right now. Immediately. Deal done. Sign him. 6-month contract. Oh, ball goes through there. Delap needs to chase. Esteban, I like it, Esteban, I like it. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, things quieting down a little bit. Oh, Barca free. Everything for Barca. Everything. Rudiger. He's going to go a higher 7 for me. Very, very good player. Never won a league title with Chelsea. Kante's in that 9 category. I think all of them boys were in the 9 category in terms of our CDMs. Kante, Makaleli, Caicedo. Fabregas we've done already. He's right up there. He's a high 8, I reckon. Which is, like, very good. Hazard we've done, bro. He's a 10. Little backhill there from Liam Delap. Santos doesn't quite get to it. Oh, let me guess. Foul. Shock. Ref. Do everyone a favour and just fuck off. Get in a cab. Get down the King's Road and just fuck off. Esteval's going to play the rest of the match with 1 boot. I can feel it. He might just fuck this boot off and just think, fuck it, I'll go barefoot. Yeah, I know Rudiger won the Champions League. I know. But it's the same as Reece, isn't it? Like, Reece has won the Champions League, not won the league. Yeah, did play a really good role. Played more than a big role in that. Like, played a big role in all of it, mate. Like, Rudiger was class. Absolutely class. So, if I put him as a higher 7, like, you don't need to be reminding me of nothing. That's just where I regard him. Remember, people, just because I said it, don't mean it's true. It's my opinion. You're the ones asking me. Free kick to fucking Barcelona again. Ref, fuck off. You're doing my nutting, mate. Honestly. You're just a fucking twat. How's that a foul? The cunt's got his hands all over Reece. Sorry. But he's got his hands all over Reece. And then... Shut up. Ref, you need to get a bit of control of yourself, mate, because you're embarrassing yourself, to be honest. Thiago Silva's a 9. People, if you put names in that have already been in here, I'm not going to rate them. Sorry. But we're having Diego Costa, and I've literally done him about 6 times. So if you ain't been here for it, my bad. Here we go. Barcelona free kick. It's about to get whipped in. No one's even in the box. Here you go. Comes for it. Sanchez straight away. Delivery's good from Robert Sanchez. Nice and quick. Rolled out to Pedro Neto. What we wanted. Pedro Neto takes on his man. He'll beat him for pace. 100% he will. He's all the way in here. Pedro Neto. Oh, keeper saves it. Keeper saves it. Good play from Pedro Neto there. Very, very impressive with that. We always know what Pedro Neto's going to do in that situation. He always does it. And he always fucking gets his way with it. Yeah, needed to take the shot of the pass on sooner. I think he was waiting for that pass to arrive, but I think that final touch ultimately forced him into taking the shot. Alex. Oh. Well, do you know what it is? Like, I've put like a few like David Luiz and Rudiger at like high 7, so Alex would have to go in like a higher 7 slot, to be honest. Bruv. This Prime app ain't doing well for me at the minute. Is anyone else watching it? Ooh! Fafana sliced at that, puts it over. Is anyone else watching it on the Amazon Prime app? Because I'm watching it on the app and it keeps cutting out, man. Doing my nutting. Then again, I'm gonna find one to talk. My mic keeps glitching. Good challenge. The lap plays it off there. He wanted it back earlier, but Esteval gets it. He could drill it on the same foot, but he cuts inside. Oh, Enzo's falling over just as it goes to it. Kind of rebounds off Esteval if he meant to do it. Class bit of play from him there. The lap rises for it. Dinks it. Not him. Aspi, yeah, I've done him, but Azpilicueta, yeah, he's a 9. He's a 9. I was going to say he's a high 8 Azpilicueta, but he is a 9. He is a 9. I don't know. My Prime buffers every few minutes, but still ahead of you. Oh, well, I mean, I'm on 71 minutes and 20 seconds now. So, I don't know. But that's where I am. It is what it is. I think, to be honest, like, you do realise whenever there's anyone doing live streams, like, it must, I know it not does my head in, but a little bit does my head in, so it must do all the bigger content creators fucking heads in as well when they do these live streams. You know when you do a live stream of the match, yeah? No one's in sync, bruv. Like, when we used to do the kickoff, we weren't in sync. Like, you're always lagging, like, even at the top level, top production quality, like the kickoff, you're always lagging, like, 25 seconds behind. Do you know what I mean? 30 seconds behind. So, yeah, and you've just said, oh, that it's only 10 seconds. Like, you're only 10 seconds in front of me, so it's not even that bad. Yeah. Don't worry about it, people. Some people are in front, some people are behind. Doesn't matter. We're all Chelsea fans here. Unless you're not, then you're probably having the most unsuccessful hate-along of your life, aren't you? Because let's be honest, Barca are taking one hell of a beating out there. Right, the lap. Go on, through the middle now. He's got Koundé on him, but... Nice! The lap, you've got to score this, bro! It's offside. Oh, we've had the ball in the net 6 times. Scandal. It's a scandal. Oh, it's a scandal. Was Enzo even offside? Can we check this, please? Because I'd like the lap to get that goal. Can we check this, please? Like you didn't the last one that should have been fucking checked. Check this, because I don't know Enzo was offside there. Didn't look that offside to me. So, I'd like to see this checked. It'd be good for the lap's confidence to get that. I mean, I personally, on the eye test, let me have another look now. with the foot. He's onside. He's definitely onside. I can tell by that. I can tell by looking at it now. So if you don't rule this onside, if you don't draw the lines there, then I think you're fucking lying. I think you're a fucking liar if you don't judge that a goal. That's a goal. I'm updating the scoreboard now, 3-0. I'm updating it. I don't care till they give it. It's a goal. I've just seen it back. I've just seen it back. Enzo Fernandez is onside. Yeah? Yes! There you fucking go! Good! Fucking 6 times and you only give 3 of them. You tried to cheat us, you bunch of wankers. But it didn't happen. We've put 6 past your boys. And I knew that weren't offside. And do you know what the fucking muggiest thing about it, is? There was one earlier on in this half that also wasn't offside that didn't get checked. So, although I'm saying, we should be 6-0 up, really, I think it should be 5. Like, I think there was 2 goals that I would have allowed. The Trevor Chalobah incident and the one in the second half. So, yeah, I mean, it's what it is, but 3-0, 6-0, who cares? Enzo and Delap having a big cuddle there. I'll tell you what, Enzo is one player, again, so another player that's like proved me wrong, and let me not jump the gun. You're not going to get me admitting to proving me wrong about the actual sort of player he is, because I've always rated Enzo. I have just wanted a little bit more from him. At times, it's well onside that. Have just wanted a little bit more from him in terms of goal contributions at times, but I did state once that I didn't necessarily think he was like a vocal leader in the team, because people were saying it, and obviously these people were probably closer to the dressing room than I was and whatever. And it was getting said in the media, and I was like, he's not really that much of a vocal leader in the team, sort of thing. But he is. He's a massive vocal leader. I mean, look at that thing I posted on my story earlier of him and Reece James, the way he goes and congratulates Liam Delap there because he knows how important it is for him. Massive leader. Rashford, slide tackle by Trev. Love it. Mate, you know, like, really, we should be looking. I know we've already put 6 in the net, but we should be looking, in my opinion, to be getting 5 here. Like, actual 5 on the scoreboard. Joey, when will we get the review? Tonight or tomorrow? I have got studio booked for the morning with Josh. I was going to do the review tomorrow as I've done the live tonight. Chat, tell me, do you want the review tonight on my own and then a separate video with Josh again tomorrow? Or can I go to bed after this? Play back to Robert Sanchez. Nice. This is great stuff. Wait for Josh. Yeah, all right, sweet. Few people saying tonight. I mean, I'm gonna do a video with Josh, like, either way. But I'm quite happy to wait for Josh, to be honest, because I think it'd be better. I think it'd just be much better with Josh. So I'd be much. I had a BlackBerry torch. The slide kept snapping. I don't remember that. Oh, the lap across the middle. Ah! It's about, I just spent a little bit too long on it. And Enzo's just been a little bit off balance when he's been fed in a few times today. Just been slightly off balance. Andre Santos was who scored that goal that I thought should have counted. That's who scored it. It's hard to remember when you put 6 past the team. But yeah, we need to go for 5, really. I want more goals in this game because it'd be a fucking statement if we go and do that to Barcelona. You've got to remember, listen, these lot, domestic double last season. League. What was it? The Copa del Rey. 4 wins out of 4 against Real Madrid. Not bad going. But, you know, I suppose everyone will just make out. Like, yeah, nah, didn't do much. The Joracle did predict the 3-1 win. By the way, yeah, it's not 3-1. So, yeah. I'll do it with Josh. That's all right. Yeah. I'll do it with Josh. That's sweet. I'd rather do it with Josh, to be honest. Because I've done the live, like, you know what I mean? You're only going to get... I mean, you go back and watch live or whatever. But I think that you're only going to get... Right, 79 minutes. Let's have a round of applause for Lamine Yamal. An unreal display from this boy at Stamford Bridge, really showing why he is one of the elite young footballers in world football. But at the same time, really showing the golfing class, I suppose, between him and Esteval William. So, listen, I'm just saying, Cole Palmer FC are doing all right. Cole Palmer FC are doing all right at the moment. I'm not boasting. I'm not being obnoxious or anything. I'm just saying we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Yeah, well done, Lamount. I hope Esteval doesn't actually come off here. He's just walked down the touchline because he went down. Ooh. See, that's the sort of ball there that Reece James usually goes to and stretches something out. And I think they're the sort of things that... Oh, great save from Robert Sanchez. Right when we fucking needed him. Legend. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened with Esteval, whether he's coming back on to the field now. No, he's obviously been subbed off. Joshua Changpong, Tyrek George coming on. Esteval's been subbed off. Who will get subbed off? I'd say maybe for the last 10, they might take off Reece. Is he coming? Yeah, there you go. Thought so. Fucking love Reece James, man. It gives me such a smile on my face and so much fucking happiness to see this boy not just consistently playing, because the fact he's consistently playing is unreal, but the fact he's consistently playing and playing to such a high level and leading this young team now. And he was the young gun in the team coming through, and now he's the senior figure who's won a Champions League and is now leading the young boys through here. Esteval, they brought him back onto the pitch to sub him back off, which is absolutely necessary because the boy deserves a standing ovation. Let's not get anything wrong there. Oh, what a goal from Esteval. I said before the game, by the way, I said Esteval would score. And I said, I don't know whether to predict a screamer, but definitely a goal. And then it was a screamer. So, roofed it. Although I won't take too much credit. I predicted 3-1 or 3-2 or something, I think. I predicted 3 goals, and that was wrong because we've had 5 legit goals. One that I can see why it was ruled out, you know. I can see why it was ruled out. The one that hit the hand, or hit the arm. We can beat Corner FC on the weekend. I fucking hope so. I'm going. Me and the big dog are going. Gonna go and get a nice bit of grub. Me, Josh, Benson, and then we're going to go and batter Set Piece FC. Oh, you've just taken Liam Delap out there, mate. Fucking hell. What's up here? If we win this, are we safe or still in the playoffs? I don't know, but obviously there is still, there's still like 3 matches, isn't there? There's still Paphos. There's still a fucking another easy one, I think. I can't even think now. What's my take on the Coca-Cola sponsor? I'm not really interested in stuff like sponsors. Obviously, it's things like fucking, stadium redevelopments and that side of the club, I'm obviously interested in. But yeah, stuff like shirt sponsors and whatever, I don't really care, to be honest. I'll tell you what is funny though, and you lot can tell me the answer to this. I think it's about 20 years. How long have Arsenal had a Fly Emirates on their kit? I think it's about 20 years now, isn't it? We only had a Fly Emirates on our kit for 2 seasons. Oh dear. And who has won off the top of my head, which I don't know the answer to, obviously, it's not a loaded question. Who has won more Premier League titles with a Fly Emirates on their kit? I say more. I mean, if you've won one, it's more, isn't it? So, obviously, we did 2, but, Let's not go on about it. I don't want to stick the knife in on anyone here. Since they moved to the Emirates, yep. That's one way of answering it. I'm obviously asking because I don't know when they moved to the Emirates. I should know it. It was 06-07 season. Was it? Tell me. Could be wrong. I think they moved there in 06-07. I think 04-05, Thierry Henry's second to last season. They go maroon kit for 05-06, and they go into the Emirates for 06-07 season, I believe. It's all good, baby, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in a limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. It was that's when you know a game's gone good, when I just break into Biggie for no reason. It's the thing is, people, it's the 86th minute, and Barca aren't doing anything ambitious. Like, literally, their highest up player is fucking 40 yards from goal. Like, it's just, they're not offering us nothing to be able to do anything. They're just sitting in and thinking, oh, don't get beat 4-5-0. You know what I mean? Harry Simpson said 2007, which would mean, for it to be 2007, you'd have to call it the 07-08 season, because they moved in there at the start of the season, didn't they? So, is it the 07-08 season? I don't think it is. I think you're wrong. I think it's the 06-07 season. I think that's when they moved in there, 06-07. So 07 wouldn't be right, because that would be 07-08. But I could be wrong. Did I just see that Napoli were winning? Doesn't affect us whether they're winning or not, to be honest. I don't know why I'm even thinking like that. I'm forgetting it's not a group stage format no more. Yeah, it was 06-07, yeah. Ballack, for Chelsea, a 6. A 6, I'd say, for Chelsea. Watched a lot of Michael Ballack at Chelsea, man. Watched a lot of Michael Ballack at Chelsea. He was very good, but he wasn't a prime Ballack at Chelsea, in my opinion. And I kind of feel like it might be vivid memory, and it's just like my perception of it has warped my memory a little bit. But I do kind of feel like we kind of had a little bit of like the same problem at times that England used to have with Lamps and Gerrard when we had Ballack and Lampard in there, but not all the time. Obviously, it worked a lot of times. I can remember games where it worked really well. But yeah, I think. Right, come on, Chelsea. Let's get another one. Barca, you lot are a bunch of shithouses, mate. Rocked up here and stunk out the gaff. Played the most negative football possible. Honestly, shame on you. Shame on you. Just playing negative shit football. Who we going man of the match, people? He's come off. I'm giving it to Esteval. I'm going to give it to Esteval. On the first half, I was going Cucurella, but mate, Cucurella's been unreal. But I just think for Esteval to do what he's doing, like, yes, the Chelsea fans do now expect this of him. I understand that. We have very high expectations of him because he set the standard so high. But to be doing what he's doing is pretty insane, to be completely honest with you. Pretty insane. I mean, you saw a player more experienced than Esteval play here today, and it was what it was. I saw someone in the chat earlier say that if Chelsea score 4, Barca will score 6. It didn't work well. I was a mascot for my granddad's team, Plymouth, against Arsenal at the Emirates. Met RPV, Wenger, and more. Nice. Who's your granddad? Could I name any Plymouth players? The goalkeeper, Luke McCormick. Anyone remember him? The Plymouth goalkeeper? I only know him because of like a random sort of dark fact about him. So he was involved in a road accident, wasn't he? Incident, I should say. Oh, wide. Unlucky Christensen. No luck today. Everyone. Probably Caicedo. Yeah, I'd get that. I just think Enzo, he could... Oh, no. Yeah, I just think with Caicedo, like, if I gave a deadly honest man of the match every single match, then Caicedo's probably going to pick up man of the match in 90% of the games that he plays, and he plays every game. So, I think... I mean, he's world-class, he's elite. Oh, it's hard to pick one player out. That's why I do think I give it to Willian. And a little bit of there is, like, you know, what he's doing. But at the same time, fucking Enzo's been class. Cucurella's been class. Caicedo's been class. Reece James was class. Robert Sanchez, when he's been called upon, has been very good. He only had to make that one save, but it was a class save. Yeah, a few people saying Caicedo, Cucurella, Enzo. Chalobah as well. Chalobah's been really, really good. I thought Trev's been good. Fofana the same. Everyone's been good. I mean, the quietest players have obviously been Liam Delap since he came on. And, yeah, Garnacho was good. It's just routine for Chelsea now, isn't it? Just seeing things out. I think I'm going to make a little video just quickly off the back of this. I might just do a little 10-minute, and then me and Josh are going to sit down for a full-length tomorrow podcast. That will be out tomorrow by about lunchtime, 12, 1 p.m, maybe something like that. I'll get that out, me and Josh. Here we go, hit it. Oh, it's tipped it over. It could get back there. Cucurella, just smash it. Take that down. If you take one down on the chest near the edge of the box, I think you should smash it. Oh! Liam Delap felt he was brought down there. Suppose we won't have a look at it. One of those quiet games for Sanchez, but he's been class at the build-up. Yeah, I'd agree, but also he did make a really good save, in my opinion. Made a really good save. Class. Absolutely smashed it. Up the fucking Chelsea, people. I love you all very much. Notice how he didn't put up a minute of extra time. There was fair stoppages. This ref wanted the game done, mate. He's a Barca fan. He didn't want to see them put to the sword even more. Wanker. Shit ref. Who cares? Chelsea are the fucking bollocks. I'm going to record the post-match review. I love you all.